Greetings, folks. It is Sunday morning, March 3rd, 2019. I'm Tom Lineweaver, and this is just a plain old commentary. Well, I don't know if I've said this in a commentary. I know I've written it. I know I've made an issue out of it in some places, and I made this picture, this post, this whatever you want to call it. And I do believe, based on Scripture, that Donald Trump is the most evil man ever to be president. Now, like I said, I have biblical reason to believe that. For example, I don't think there's any denying that he is a lover of money. And we see in 1 Timothy chapter 6 verse 10 that the love of money is the root of all evil. He has a desire of the flesh, meaning he desires worldly things. Desire for the eyes. He sees something, he might want it. I mean, you could take those two, desires of the flesh and desires of the eyes, and combine them, to consider the way he has in the past, I don't know if he still does, treated women, which he had to, which is a problem. How many times did he have to pay off somebody for not talking when he was running for president? Was he ever accused of rape? Of course he was. I don't know what happened to that court case, but he was being sued in court for rape. And of course, we have his the sworn deposition of his first wife that he raped her. So the desire of the flesh and desire of the eyes is very obvious. Okay, other translations say lust of the flesh, lust of the eyes. And the word lust simply means desire. What about the pride of life? Hey, he is one of the best people on the face of the planet, and if you don't believe me, just ask him. The guy has a very big ego. Like he cannot do anything wrong. So Donald Trump have all these indicators of evil in the Bible. Every one of them. How can you get more evil than that? And I suspect now with the Democrats in the House, we're probably going to see more of his evil. I appreciate Representative Cortez from New York for asking the question. Now, guess what? A lot of conservative talkers are condemning her for the questions that she asked, but I like the questions that she asked. And I think she's making a very good point about Donald Trump. And I think, based on her questions, that she agrees that Donald Trump is an evil man. I believe that. Maybe I may have more in common with her than what I thought. So, to Miss Cortez, I say, go get him. This man needs to be put out of office. And I'm certain a good investigation will show reasons to impeach the guy. So, of course, we'll have, if he's impeached and removed from office, then we have the Senate. Senate is controlled by Republicans, so he probably won't be removed from office. Like Bill Clinton, he can be impeached, but not removed from office. So we'll have a tarnished presidency until 2020, and hopefully he can be voted out of office. Now, the thing with Bill Clinton happened during his second term. So, as I remember it, this is happening in Trump's first term. So maybe we'll have better success in removing him from office. Either, I mean, you don't think Republicans are going to? I don't know. With Mitt Romney in the Senate, who knows? And I think if the Senate doesn't do anything, if the Republicans in the Senate don't do the right thing, it might be disastrous for the Republican Senate. Then we'll see not only a Democrat House, we'll see a Democrat Senate, and then maybe a Democrat president again. Oh, we don't need that. So I'm calling upon Republicans in the Senate. If Trump is impeached, please remove him out of office, because you are going to be in big trouble come the next election if you don't. Well, that's my commentary for today. I really appreciate what I see the Democrats doing in regards to Donald Trump. Not regards to gun control or much of anything else, but for what they're doing investigating Donald Trump. I appreciate that wholeheartedly. In fact, if they want, I'll help them any way I can. So, of course, that wouldn't do well. I couldn't do my commentaries and all that if I was working for the Democrats. No. So forget that, folks. But yes, I think that Donald Trump is the most evil. And it's a close call here, because Lyndon Johnson comes very close. I mean, in fact, Donald Trump takes the place of Lyndon Johnson. Lyndon Johnson had been the most evil president. Donald Trump tops him. I know it's really hard to say that, because Lyndon Johnson was a rather evil guy, at least from what I understand of him. But Donald Trump is biblically evil. I don't know if you could say that about Lyndon Johnson, although I don't know if he was a lover of money, and I don't know if he had this pride of life. I don't know if he was as biblically evil as what Donald Trump is. But Donald Trump is biblically evil. You have a good day, folks. Thank you for listening.